It's a Friday, and so without wasting time, let's get into the video. 2014 paper test booklet series A, and we start from question 11 to question 15 today, and we complete the 15 questions in past 3 weeks. Not a bad target, but yeah, not a good target to be proud of. But yeah, let's keep going. So let's begin. So the first question is over BRICS. The first option is that the first summit, where was it held? And the second option is that yes, South Africa was the last to join the BRICS grouping. Now, if you know about BRICS, this is a very easy question because all of these two things are very basic questions that can be asked from an organization and not something which is ghumified and then asked. So let's first look into the syllabus and see from where can this question be targeted. Okay, BRICS is an organization, so from where can it come up? It can come up from the economic and the social development and definitely all the general issues on ecology because yeah, they can sit together to discuss over this matter. So the first point that says it's in Rio de Janeiro, no, it's not there, it's in Yekaterinburg in Russia. And the second is correct, yes, the S stands for the South Africa. So our answer is B2 only. Let's look into the second question. In the second question, we have the diseases. We have 3 diseases and we are asked that which of these have been eradicated in India, and there are the options. So the first thing, let's look into from where is it coming from the syllabus. Definitely only from the ecology, from the environment and how our diseases affected there. The general science that we have, yes. So definitely from all of them. The question is direct. We just need to look at what are the 3 diseases and from where were they eradicated. In diphtheria, not from India. Our chickenpox, not from India. However, smallpox is from India. It is at least believed to be there. So the answer is B3 only. Now, if we look at the third question is asking us, we have 2 options, continental drift and glacial cycles, and we are asked whether these two have influenced the evolution of organisms in any way. Now, if you know about what is continental drift and if you know about glacial cycles, this would be very clear to you. But yes, our video is for everybody, so we look into the continental drift and glacial cycles. But before that, definitely the syllabus should be clear to you. It is from the Indian geography, it's physical and the social economic geography. If you look at the continental drift, you'll see from what we were, the one land world, to what we are, the 7 continents that we somehow survive in. So this should be clear that yes, organisms have evolved somehow because today we belong to India, so we are Indians, but somewhere once we actually weren't this. So continental drift definitely responsible, so this is correct. And glacier cycles, if you also looked at the ice age, the warming, the climate change and everything, this has impacted. So the answer is both 1 and 2. Now, if you look at the next question, other than poaching, what are the possible reasons for the decline of dolphins? And then there are 4 options. So, the construction of dams, increase in the population of crocodiles, getting trapped in fishing nets accidentally, and use of synthetic fertilizers. Before looking at syllabus, I think the answer should be clear because construction of dams definitely is an issue, getting trapped in fishing nets is an issue, and synthetic fertilizers has been an issue. So first let's look into the syllabus. Yes, dolphins you can count in the Indian geography, the location and everything, and also in the environmental ecology, their biodiversity, climate change and everything. The correct answer is simple because yes, we can directly hint it out. How can increase in the population of crocodiles in rivers be a logical explanation for the decline of dolphins? Because predators and everything, that food chain, this is not involved there. So logically 2 is not the correct answer. So the answer is C, 1, 3 and 4. And definitely if 2 is not correct, you can see the options A, B and D automatically gets rejected. Answer is C. Now, if you look at the last question for today's video, Radcliffe Committee was appointed to solve the problem of minorities in India. Do you really think that yes, India would appoint the committee from outside to solve the problem of minorities in India? Then give effect to the Independence Bill. Do you really think that there is something called Independence Bill which is actually so much highlighted in our GS, in our current affairs and everything in this history that we are reading? Delimit the boundaries between India and Pakistan, definitely for sure, because Mountbatten Plan and the Radcliffe Line is something that we have been fighting for. And inquire into the riots in East Bengal, not really, because that point of time it wasn't just riots in East Bengal, it was riots everywhere in our country. So first let's look into what is Radcliffe Committee and the syllabus. I am telling you this is complete history if you talk of. And Radcliffe Committee is what? Yes, this is just the boundary talking about the West Pakistan and the East Pakistan. So yes, the answer is 15C. Alright guys, this was it with today's video. The 5 questions that were to be discussed on Friday, and the last Friday's video was actually the 5 questions before these 5 questions, and the next Friday we'll again have a good discussion over the 5 questions that prelims have been asking us, the UPSC papers have been asking us. And I know it's a very slow process, but trust me, once we start doing it regularly in a consistent manner, we'll definitely think over that yes, we are progressing in a good and a subtle way. So we meet next on next Friday with the next 5 questions and to be discussed, and thus we'll try completing our paper. Thank you so much.